Today I'm practicing some instrument flying solo. It's the first time I've flown instruments since that flight back from Sussex to Tunkerswell when I used the extra ILS to do a cloud break. If I ever want to get my full instrument rating, which I do and I need to be able to do my round the world trip in a seaplane with the family, I've got to find more time for doing instrument practice. Making time is proving increasingly difficult, but today the opportunity has popped up, so I'm planning to do a solo flight down to Newquay and a hold, a vectored ILS and an SRA, and then back. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. That's not gone well for someone. Hope they're okay.
Exit to radar, November 1320 Sierra for a traffic service.
November 132 Sierra, exit 0416, pass details.
November 1320 Sierra, squawking 0416, Cessna 182, 1 POB on an IFR flight from Tunkerswell to Newquay for some approaches and returning without landing. Requesting traffic service and climbing through 3,000 feet to 5,000 feet to QNH 101720 Sierra.
1320 Sierra, to identify traffic service, exit to QNH is 1015.
QNH 1015 and roger traffic service, November 20 Sierra. Right, I'm under the hood for all intents and purposes now.
12358.
For anyone wondering, when I've got a baseball cap on like this, my peak is completely covering the top of that. I've got peripheral vision, but I am really flying just on instruments right now. Keep the climb going. .800 feet a minute, that's good climbing. And stay on track. Controlled airspace warning, but I'm not going up there. That's 6,500 feet, I'm stopping at 5,000 feet. And flying all three axes at the same time. It really does take all your concentration. Now we are approaching 5,000. Going to get up to about 5,100 or 200, then level off, settle down to 5,000. There is a real temptation to look outside the cockpit. Oh my god! Jesus, that scared the life out of me. I did not do my hazel. Checking doors and windows and harnesses. Fucking hell. There's always something, isn't there? Always something. I need to get that autopilot on as soon as I can because I keep on losing my track. Okay. Autopilot. There we go, that's the wing leveler on. Just looking at Skydium to get an accurate idea of whether I'm on track or not, because my autopilot heading bug is not centered. I have to indicate 10 degrees right of the desired track for the autopilot. I'm now going to put the altitude hold on as well, but that's pretty shocky. This plane that gives me plus or minus 100 feet, which isn't really good enough, but I just want the plane to hold itself straight and level for a while.
November 20 Sierra, exit.
November 20 Sierra.
November 20 Sierra. I've had a call from D&D just asking if any aircraft would be interested in giving them a call just to request a training fix just for their training.
Roger, happy to do that. 20 Sierra.
November 20 Sierra, Roger. Actually nothing head to affect you at the moment, so if you wish to give D&D a call on 121.5 and then just advise when you're back on this frequency.
Roger, 121.5, 20 Sierra.
Okay.
This is weird.
Extra radar, good afternoon. Golf Alpha Sierra Victor Golf for basic service.
D&D, November 1320 Sierra. Truth is, I'm not entirely sure what D&D is. Should probably probably have asked for clarity on that.
London Center, helicopter 11, training fix, training fix, training fix, helicopter 11.
Station calling London Centre for training fix. Say again, full call sign.
November 1320 Sierra for training fix.
1320 Sierra, London Centre, training fix acknowledged, request heading.
Heading 250 degrees, November 1320 Sierra.
November 1320 Oscar Sierra, your position indicates Oakhampton, southeast of Oakhampton by 6.5 nautical miles.
Roger that location, November 1320 Sierra, and request QDM to back to Exeter radar.
This is Newquay Airfield Information, Kilo, at time 1350. Runway in use, 12. Transition level, flight level 40. Surface wind 170 degrees, 6 knots, varying between 150 degrees and 220 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds scattered at 1,800 feet.
Okay. So we have information Kilo. So we're coming from the right. Join the November Quebec Yankee beacon.
November 20 Sierra, traffic right, 1 o'clock, 4 miles, intermittent contract, no level information.
Copy the traffic, not sighted, looking out, November 20 Sierra. So, this is the first time I'm going to try and see if the autopilot will do my hold turn for me. So with a 15-degree error, for the outbound track of 100, I'm going to need to put it indicated 115 degrees for the autopilot. I'm going to try and slow down my approach to 100 knots, which means I'll be looking for a 530 foot per minute descent rate.
November 20 traffic left, 11 o'clock, 5 miles. Traffic looks to be just airborne from Bodmin, tracking southbound, indicating 1,700 feet.
Roger, traffic not sighted, looking out to 20 Sierra.
November 20 may have to give you another heading away from the field against IFR traffic outbound from Newquay to the northeast.
Copy that, ready for instructions.
November 20 we'll get you turning shortly towards the beacon. That traffic should be just on the runway departing now, runway 12.
Roger that, November 20 Sierra. Yeah, this has messed up my inbound
and
track.
How many holds would you like?
Just one hold, November 20 Sierra.
Roger.
He's messed up my hold entry.
November 20 just continue on that track, one more departure for runway 12.
Continue on track, November 20 Sierra. So now, my hold entry is going to be completely different. And until I know what my approach heading to the beacon is, I can't work out what my entry type is. 1 minute on this heading. And then I turn
Oscar, remain on this frequency.
left onto my inbound heading, 280, which would be 290 on the heading bug after 1 minute. November 20 Sierra, about to start my inbound turn, or inbound track to take up the hold.
November 20 Sierra, roger, maintain flight level 50 until advised, report beacon outbound. To Delta Romeo, contact
Okay.
London on 135, decimal 150.
London on 135, 150. Thanks, to Delta Romeo.
Remain flight level 50 and report beacon outbound, November 20 Sierra. No, keep going a bit more. Yeah, I have to turn a bit past 280 to get on the inbound. Yeah, it's not a great one. It's not terrible either. Approaching waypoint, so we're now going to be turning 110. As soon as that needle flips, which it has. So 110.
November 200, report beacon outbound.
Report beacon outbound, November 200. Sorry, I am beacon outbound, have been for a while.
November 200, you're outbound for runway 30, runway 12.
Oh, forgive me, misunderstood the instructions. I'm inbound to returning to the beacon for one more hold and then we'll be outbound, sorry.
November 200, roger.
This is why we practice.
Roger, any fun?
Oh dear. Oh, 20 minutes. My radio call has distracted me from making my turn in time. Report beacon outbound for the ILS procedure is what he meant. Now no. Oh, this practicing is just so valuable. So much better than trying to learn by theory. You don't know what you don't know unless you actually do it.
November 00, just confirm your intentions after this one, please.
I go around for another vector ILS. Actually, go around for a another vector ILS, please. 200.
November 200, roger. After this approach, then it'll be climb straight ahead, altitude 3,000 feet, please.
My localiser needle does not appear to be working because I am left track and it's saying that I'm right of track. Well, that makes this somewhat of a wasted journey because my glide slope's not working. Yeah, I didn't set up my approach speed properly as I wanted to because I was distracted by the fact that my ILS is not working. It is working now, but only very close. 200 going around.
November 200, roger.
Newquay Town, November 13200. Touch and go.
November 13200, Newquay Tower 12, clear touch and go, 160 degrees, 8 knots.
Clear touch and go, runway 12, November 200. I'm actually really glad I did this today.
Golf Oscar Lima, contact tower 134.380.
Tower 134.
Just a purely training flight on my own, not trying to get from A to B, so there's no get-there-itis. No external factors affecting it at all. I thought about not recording, not videoing this flight, but I'm really glad I did because honestly, this is going to be great footage to watch back and remind myself of the mistakes and of the unknowns. I mean, I felt safe at every time, at all times, if a little bit challenged, but that's the whole point of doing this, is to challenge yourself, isn't it? But I did feel challenged, but not overly challenged. I didn't feel outside my limits. My biggest stupid mistake was not putting V-lock on the Garmin's and then wondering why I couldn't ident, which obviously that's affected. And as soon as I put it on V-lock, suddenly both of the ILS and glide slopes began working normally. The ADF worked fine, but my ADF, either the display is flickering or the power supply is flickering because it's got this weird flicker to it. My DME, which works sometimes and not others, has given me absolutely nothing today. My autopilot has pleasantly surprised me two things I've learned. It will hold my heading and altitude, even in, and it will hold my heading, even if I'm changing my altitude, if I'm climbing or descending. And I worked out that if you turn the heading bug more than 180 degrees from your track, it cancels the turn. I thought it was something wrong with it, but I now understand why it's done that. And instead I turned the heading back inside 180 degrees. So when I had to make my teardrop turn to take up the hold, that was a greater than 180 degree turn. That was probably a 220 degree turn. Hence, turning the autopilot heading bug further than 180 degrees. So I had to turn it gradually, halfway and then again. I need a stopwatch. I need a proper stopwatch for taking up the hold. So, I'm going to wrap up this episode while I'm still in the sky. I've got 27 miles to run to Dunk as well. Probably just run it as a high speed, fast forward until I'm on the ground now to wrap, end the vlog. But thank you, all of you who've subscribed. It's quite daunting, because some of you are a very judgmental lot, but that's okay. It's not fun when you get harsh judgment from people, but it is good for you. It's sort of like a tough love, isn't it? But 9 out of 10 of the people commenting are more than that. More than 90% of you are supportive and friendly and helpful. And the other 5 to 10% of you, you're quite right. You're absolutely within your rights to call me out on my mistakes. You know, it's just uncomfortable. But expanding outside your comfort zone is by definition uncomfortable. So please don't stop. As long as it's constructive, I can handle it. If you just want to be mean, I can handle that too, because I just ignore it. But if you're being constructive, no matter how harsh it is, I can handle that. So keep it coming. Thank you guys. I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.